Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be ranking every 2025 movie that I saw this year. I didn't watch everything, so I'm going to talk about each movie in release order. That was the original plan at least, so I'm going to do that, and then I guess we'll see where it's going to go from here. Then I'm just going to rank each movie and just see how it's gonna go. So let's start with the video. Okay, so first up on the list that I saw this year was Captain America Brave New World. I thought this movie was okay. It was pretty disappointing. It had its moments though, but it could have been so much better than what it actually was. And it's just I don't know, it was really short, and it just didn't really do anything to set up the MCU. It was okay in my opinion. It wasn't terrible, it just wasn't great. It was alright, I guess. It had its moments, but it was alright. Yeah. And before I go to the next movie, I will say one more thing. Red Hulk was mad nerfed. Personally, I thought Daredevil Born Again was awesome. I loved every second of it. It was genuinely an amazing show from start to finish. I would say that this show is binge-worthy in my opinion. This show was fantastic. I also did a review of this show on my channel, so if you want to check that out, check that out. Yeah, I love this show. It was amazing. It was just a great continuation of the original show. It wasn't as good as the original show, but that's not really a big problem for me, and I loved it. That's all that really matters, honestly, and I thought it was just amazing. It was just a great show. I don't really need to say anything else. It was amazing. I loved it. Cannot wait for season 2. Okay, so our Minecraft movie was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Now, was it actually a good movie critically? Probably not, but I enjoyed it. It's a dumb, stupid movie. It's what the fans would like, and it's what, if you're a fan of Minecraft, you'll definitely like this movie. I think Jack Black is surprisingly really good as Steve. The VFX is amazing, love the prop work. The cast is good. I do think having humans in the movie is a little weird, but I think as a movie, I think it really works, and it's not really meant to be taken seriously, and I like how it gets really wild and, creative, and I really like that. I want more movies like this in the future, and I can't wait for the second movie. Yeah, this movie was good. I liked it. Yeah, pretty satisfying film. I loved this movie. This movie was amazing. I genuinely loved every second of it. This was such a big surprise. I was really concerned about it after watching Brave New World, and I was like, is this movie actually going to work? And it ended up actually working, because the Brave New World trailers were good and the movie was really mid, so I was expecting a similar case with that, but the movie was more than just enjoyable. It actually had a really, really deep message about depression and mental health, which I was not expecting that in a Marvel movie. They don't really do that. So that was interesting, and the post-credit scene really sets up the future of the MCU in a really satisfying way, and I cannot wait to see these characters in Doomsday and interacting with Sam's Avengers team and stuff. I'm really excited. Cannot wait. Star Wars Tales of the
Underworld.
A show that practically no one really cared about unless you watched those two shows. If you didn't watch those, you probably won't really care for this. I didn't really care for it, but I watched it during my break from social media for I think it was 7 days. I thought it was really good. I liked it. The Cad Bane and Asajj Ventress stuff was great. It was mainly those two things. It wasn't anything else, but I think it was really, really good. I liked it. Don't really need to say anything else. I liked it. It was a good show. If you're a Star Wars fan, I would highly recommend it. This movie was amazing. I loved it. This is coming from someone who didn't really know much about F1. I mean, I knew some of the drivers and stuff, and I know friends of mine that love F1. Shout out to those people. Yeah, I love this movie. It was just really, really well done. It's a bit predictable at times, but I think it was a very, very well done movie. Brad Pitt is amazing in this film. Reminded me a lot of Rocky, the way it's done and all that stuff. Reminded me of Rocky quite a bit. The rest of the cast members are great in the film. Joshua Joyce is an amazing character. He's played really well. Great performance. Lots of really good themes in the movie. Again, it's predictable, but it has its moments, and I think it was one of the best movies that came out this year. And I'm happy to rewatch it again if I ever have a chance to, or the chance to. I loved it, really enjoyed it. Highly recommend to anyone. It is genuinely a phenomenal film. This movie was perfect from start to finish, in my opinion. This is one of DC's best movies that we have gotten in years, since The Dark Knight or The Batman. I love this movie. It's going to change the superhero formula forever. It is going to change so many people's lives. It's going to uplift so many people. And this is the movie that we needed in 2025. This movie is a masterpiece, in my opinion. James Gunn's best movie, in my opinion. And if you disagree with that, that's fine by me. I love this movie. It was amazing. David Cohen Sweat, he's one of the best Superman we've ever had, and he might actually be the best Superman we've had since Christopher Reeve. He is one of the best Superman we have ever had in live action. He is genuinely amazing. So if you're a comic book movie fan, I'd recommend watching this movie. And if you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend the watch. I didn't really watch this show when it came out. I didn't really watch it. And then I think in like September or November, I can't really remember, I ended up watching it. I enjoyed most of it until the last episode, but I was just like, what the heck? And the majority of the show just gets worse the minute I think about it. And honestly, I thought it was really mid. It just isn't really all that good, to be honest. It has its moments, but it just didn't really work all that well. The writing's not very good, the characters are quite inconsistent, and it's just not really all that good of a show, and it just felt like a really, really random release. I don't know, it was just alright, I guess. It wasn't terrible or anything, but it just wasn't great. It was alright, I suppose, but yeah, it was alright. I enjoyed most of it, though, but by the end I was really, really confused. It was mid. This movie was amazing. I loved every second of it. This movie actually understood the characters, and it actually made a genuinely great movie on top of that. This was one of Marvel's best movies in a long time. It was genuinely incredible. I highly recommend the watch. I thought this movie was solid. I liked it. It was a bit stupid and dumb, but I think it had its moments as a film. I enjoyed it. It wasn't perfect or anything like that, but I liked it. It was funny. I don't really need to say anything else. It was a funny movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah. This show was okay. I liked parts of it, though. It had its moments. The concept of, Wakandan, artifacts throughout history. It's a bit generic. It's not really that engaging. I think we should have gotten something else instead of this, but I don't know. The show was alright. It had its moments. I just didn't really care for it. I just kind of watched it just because it was on my list. So I was like, why not watch this? Because I can, So I was like, why not watch this? It was alright. Again, it had its moments, but it was pretty generic, honestly. The animation style sometimes looks really good, but then other times it just looks kind of weird. I don't know. It was alright. It was alright. Yeah. This movie was phenomenal. I loved it. It was honestly just perfect in my opinion. I reckon it's the best movie I saw this year. In my opinion, obviously. I'm planning on rewatching it at some point whenever I have time, but I'll probably just stick to my opinion as it is. I thought it was perfect. Masterpiece of a film. I'm probs glazing, but I don't really care. I loved it. easy 9.5 or 10 for me. I really loved it. It's definitely in my top 5. I would say number 1 for now. I'm probably just glazing, but why not, you know? This show was amazing. I loved every second of it, which I know seems like a common trope now, but I loved it. I really enjoyed it. It was so cooked. Like, it was genuinely so violent. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen anything this violent in my life. Like, you have, like, hearts getting ripped out, you know, like heads getting, like, ripped off, which is probably the least violent bit, by the way. Like, this show is crazy. Like, it's violent, it's nasty, it's creepy, it's just so... It's so weird. Like, I generally, like, enjoyed it. It was just so crazy. And it felt like... I mean, it's obviously episodic, but, yeah, I enjoyed it. I loved it. Yeah, great show. Yeah, yeah, it was just good. It was amazing. Yeah, amazing. This movie was mid. I still liked it, though. It was a pretty sweet movie. You know, I mainly watched this for Charlie Cox, but everybody else was still, you know, pretty good, you know, for a Prime movie. Yeah, it was okay. It had its moments, but yeah, it had its moments. It had its moments, you know. It's a sweet movie, you know. I don't really have much else to really say about it. It's pretty predictable, you know. It's all right, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. Guys, I forgot to add these two, but it's time for me to talk about Andor Season 2 and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I forgot to add them, so I'm just going to add them here. Yeah, Andor Season 2 was perfect, in my opinion. I thought it was perfect. Everything just worked really well. And Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I thought was just an amazing show from beginning to end. Lots of twists and turns I really enjoyed. And overall, I loved both shows in their own way. So that just about wraps up my 2025 ranking as a whole, or like retrospective review video. I don't really have much else to say. Might as well just throw my ranking up on the screen. Yeah, I thought 2025 was a really great year. I can't wait for 2026. I'm going to be taking a break from YouTube for a bit, because I've just been really tired recently. Yeah, I've just been really struggling and all that stuff, so I just need a bit of a break. So just wanted to post this video out to you guys, and until next time, please don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, peace, y'all.